So they'll do what's called an upward or downward deviation. So let's say you get your child support amount and the kid portion of the health insurance premium monthly is $50. And let's say that he's paying for it. Well, they might say, hey, rather than having to write somebody a check or Venmo or do whatever, we're just going to actually decrease the amount of child support you get each month by $25. And then you've essentially covered that cost. So, or in the reverse, if you're the one paying for it. That doesn't include out-of-pocket costs, right? They break their arm and you've got a deductible or whatever, right? So those are all things that will need to be addressed. And the other part of it is you say, okay, variable expenses, medical, uninsured medical, 50-50, whatever, right? And then you put in some parameters. You say, hey, that needs to be paid within X amount of time. I personally like to also see where they say, hey, if you don't pay within the amount of time, there's simple interest that gets accrued as a little bit of like a consequence, right? Because otherwise you're like, okay, it's 3 years out and he hasn't paid for any of the variable expenses, and now what, right? So this is going to be